while the game was going on, somebody came in and stole every darn thing I had in my locker room, in the coach's office.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Credit cards, wallet, watches. Thank God I had on my necklaces. How? So when I talk about quality, raising the standards, that goes for everyone, man. Not just the people on the field, not just the coaches, not just the teachers, not just the faculty, but that's everybody, security in everybody. You know, our kids got robbed during the game last week. I think that's a travesty, and I would expect the NCAA to do something about that. That don't make no sense when you're out there balling and playing your heart out and you're getting robbed in the same aspect. So I hope we could do something about that NCAA. You do something about everything else. Do something about that. When it comes to kids, in regards to the kids, NCAA, you do something about everything else. Do something about this one. All that stuff should be replaced. This is the Rose Bowl. They said the granddaddy of them all, right? I'm sure granddaddy has some money. Grandpa should have some money to get these kids.
All right, so Deion Sanders, you saw those two clips, Vinny. Deion Sanders talking
different
about
different energy in the second one, huh? Different energy, huh?
Hey, now, but how did it? Okay, let's talk about that energy. The first one, the first clip you heard, that's Jackson State. They took something from him. He thought during the game, took his credit cards. He said took his phone. He couldn't even come in here and make a call to his mama because his phone was gone. Second one, this is recently, Colorado, his players are angry. They got stuff stolen. So we say there's a different energy. What difference did you hear? And what difference did you see?
You know what I heard. You know what I heard. You know what I saw.
What'd you hear?
Know what I saw? I saw in that first one, he sounded like Bill Cosby giving the pound cake speech, lecturing folks. It was about Jackson, Mississippi. We got to raise the standard around here. It was very micro. It was very blaming the people around there. How dare you rob from me when I'm trying to build you up? Now, compare that to the second one, where it was, well, the NCAA, they should replace it. And, he's aiming higher. It wasn't so micro. It was more macro. It was more big picture. It was more, granddaddy should have some money. Did you notice that? Or did you notice, or maybe put it like this. I'll give Deion the benefit of the doubt. That was 2 years ago. Maybe he's grown and learned something. But on its face, it sounds like you were lecturing black people while not lecturing white folks.
Yeah, now listen, I could see how some people would feel that way, but think about this too. There's also a big difference. And the big difference is, one, he said, I just got robbed. Think about it. You just get robbed, you just get into a car accident, you just get into a fight, it just happened. If you say it just happened, you're feeling all kinds of ways about something that just happened. In this clip, he said last week. So he's had some time to reflect on what happened. He's much more eloquent when he's talking about something that didn't just happen. He's talking about something that happened, but it didn't just happen to him before he walked into the room. So that could be a big difference too. Now, Deion, I just know this. I know, I'm not saying you're doing this, but some people are just going to jump on Deion because they just haven't forgotten. Even with all the success, Colorado and Black America's coach, and look what he's doing with this program that won one game last year. There was just so much criticism when he left Jackson State for Colorado. And some people are just not going to get past that. Not only did he leave, but then he gave some interviews that were not necessarily flattering to Jackson and to all HBCUs. And there's some people who are still upset about it. I think that might be factoring into some of this conversation too.
Let me say this. He's done a much better job at Colorado this year than I ever would have expected, considering that team won one game. last year, right? That team is much better than I ever would have expected. He's reaching those kids. So before this gets aggregated and going on the YouTube, Vinny goes out to prime. No, he gets a lot of credit for how he's done so far. And secondly, I like the fact that he's a character. We don't have coaches who are characters in pro sports anymore. So I like that he has a force of personality. While also, I noticed the energy being a little different. That's all. I just noticed the energy being different. And if you didn't notice that,
you said there we don't have a lot of coaches who are characters. Oh, we do have a character by the name of Jim Harbaugh, though. He's always sneaking around, trying to steal your stuff. Trying to steal. You thief. Hey, thank you for watching Brother from Another. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, go ahead and do that now. Don't forget, you can catch us 3 to 4 weekdays on PeacockTV.com and on Sirius XM Channel 85.